My child, stop what you are doing right now. Yes, you. Halt your thoughts and give me your complete focus for a little while. I am interrupting your day on purpose. This is not an accident, and it is not chance. I have placed these words in your path because there is something I must say to you, and it cannot wait any longer. You have asked me for a sign. You have prayed, Lord, show me that you are with me. Show me that you hear me. Show me that you have not forgotten me. As my voice reaches you now, understand that this is my answer. This moment is the sign you asked for. So do not dismiss what you are hearing. Do not let your mind wander to the worries of the day. What I am about to speak into your spirit carries weight, and it is meant for you alone. Listen closely, for I am not merely speaking. I am mending. I am restoring. I am drawing you back into stillness. I have seen your weariness. I have seen you rise each morning and push through worry, discomfort, and uncertainty. There were days you smiled for others while your spirit ached inside. There were nights you lay awake while your thoughts circled like a storm that would not end. You called out to me and it felt like silence, but I was not silent. I was there. I was with you in the darkness. I heard every word you spoke and every word you could not bring yourself to say. When your heart was too heavy to form a prayer, I understood what your heart meant. Nothing you carried escaped me. Nothing you suffered went unnoticed. You may feel that no one truly understands your journey, but I do. I understand the weight you carry. I understand what it is to keep moving when your inner self feels empty. I understand the loneliness that presses in when the house grows quiet and there is no one left to pretend for. Hear me now. I did not bring you this far to abandon you. I did not deliver you, protect you, and sustain you through every season of your life, only to withdraw my presence at the end of it. I am still here. I have not changed. And I still have a purpose for your life that no failure has canceled and no delay has erased. Yes, you have made mistakes. You have stumbled. You have questioned me and you have questioned yourself. But my love for you was never tied to your perfection. I love you because you are mine. You came from my hand. You are my joy. Nothing you have done and nothing anyone has ever said about you can undo that truth. You have been strong for so long. But I am not asking you for strength right now. I am asking you to rest. Not the rest of sleep alone, but the deep rest of a spirit that finally stops striving. Lay down the worry. Lay down the guilt. Lay down the need to repair everything through your own effort. That was never your burden to carry. It is mine. I know the enemy of your soul is already whispering to you. He is telling you to turn away, that this word is not really for you, that nothing will change. He is a deceiver, and he fears what will happen if you believe me. This word is for you. I called you into this moment because I am about to move in your life, and I want your heart open when I do. You stand at a threshold. There are turning points in a life that do not come twice in the same way, and this is one of yours. Heaven has been arranging this hour long before you thought to ask for it. Doors are ready to open, chains are ready to fall. But I need your attention, your trust, and your willingness to stay with me until I have finished speaking. Lean closer now. I am not calling to you from some far country. I am nearer than your own breath, nearer than your heartbeat. I have walked beside you through every shadowed valley and every storm that seemed too fierce to survive. You did not endure those years because you were unbreakable. You endured because I was holding you up when your strength was gone. So let the noise inside you grow quiet. Let your shoulders come down from around your ears. Breathe slowly, and know that you are standing in my presence. What I am about to say will touch the hidden places, the wounds you show no one, the questions you have stopped asking out loud. I know them all, and I have an answer for each one. Perhaps you have grown used to holding yourself together. You have learned to answer, "I am fine," before anyone can look too closely. You have carried burdens quietly so that those around you would not worry. My precious child, you do not have to perform for me. I have already seen behind the answers. Bring me the tired self, the confused self, the self that is running low on hope. That is the one I am speaking to now. And do not fear that you have come to me too late. You have not. My timing is not ruined by your delays, and my plans are not undone by your detours. The moment you turn your heart toward me, you are exactly where I can meet you. This hour is proof of it. You are here. I am here. That is enough for what I am about to do. Before we go further, I ask one thing of you. Receive this word with faith. Do not weigh it with suspicion or hold it at a distance. Take it into your heart the way dry ground takes in rain. If you will do that, you will not leave this moment the same as you came to it. If you believe I am with you in this very moment, whisper your amen now. Now let me speak to the wounds that others left behind. I have seen how people hurt you. I saw the moment trust was broken, when words that should have been kind became sharp instead. I saw promises made to you and then abandoned. I saw you give love that was not returned, and I saw what that did to your heart. I want you to hear this plainly. It was not your fault. What they did came from what was broken in them, not from what was lacking in you. Their choices do not define your worth. Their leaving was never a sign that I had left. In truth, while they were pulling away, I was drawing nearer. While your heart was breaking, I was already gathering the pieces. You wondered in those seasons whether you truly mattered. You looked at your life and asked whether anyone would notice if you simply faded into the background. My child, you have never once been invisible to me. When you walked into rooms where no one greeted you, my presence surrounded you. When you prayed prayers you thought were too small to deserve an answer, I leaned in and listened to every word. And I know about the other voice, the one that speaks when you are alone, the one that murmurs, "You are not enough. You have failed too many times. You are too far gone." You have tried to push those thoughts away, but they keep returning, and they are heaviest at night. Hear me clearly. That voice is not mine. I have never called you worthless. I have never called you a failure. I have never looked at you with disgust. My voice speaks love. My voice declares that you are pardoned, chosen, and wanted. Any word that drags you toward despair did not come from your Father. When you stumble, I do not step back from you. I reach down to lift you. When you doubt, I do not withdraw my hand. I steady you until your faith finds its footing again. I am not a God who waits at a distance for you to become acceptable. I came to you in your worst hour, and I have stayed through every hour since. Consider how far you have come. You have walked through things that could have destroyed you, and yet here you are, still breathing, still listening, still reaching for me. That is not weakness. That is evidence of a life I have been guarding. If your story were finished, you would not be hearing my voice right now. I am not finished with you. You may believe your best days are behind you. You may look at the years gone by and grieve what was lost in them. But I tell you, what lies ahead of you is greater than what lies behind you. The sorrow you have known will not be the final word of your story. Joy is drawing near. Hope is taking root again. I am beginning something new in you, even now. Long before anyone gave you a name, I had already chosen you. I formed you with intention and care, shaping every part of who you are. I placed strengths in you that no one else carries in quite the same way. You are not one face lost in a crowd to me. You are my own, engraved on the palms of my hands, and I could no more forget you than deny myself. Others may have overlooked you. Others may have misjudged you or measured you by your worst season. But their measurements are not mine. I do not define you by the day you fell. I define you by what I created you to become, and by the love I have carried for you from the beginning until this very breath. So when the old accusations rise, answer them with my word. When shame says, remember what you did, answer, my Father has pardoned it. When fear says, you will always be alone, answer, my God has never left me. When despair says nothing will change, answer, my God is making all things new. You do not have to shout. You only have to believe what I have said. There is a place in you that has been waiting years to hear this. Not the surface, but the deep place, the one you guard. Let these words reach it. Let them settle where the wounds are oldest. I am not offering you a pleasant thought to carry for an afternoon. I am speaking healing over the foundations of your life. You are loved with a love that has no end and no condition. You are chosen, not by accident, but by design. You are known completely and still wanted completely. There is nothing in you that made me turn away, and there is nothing ahead of you that I have not already prepared for. This is the truth about your life. Whatever anyone else has said, stand on it. Build on it. Let every other voice grow quiet before it. From this day, I want you to carry yourself as one who belongs to the living God, because that is exactly what you are. Not tolerated, not barely accepted. Beloved, do not compare your path to anyone else's. When you look sideways at other lives, you will always find someone who seems further along, more blessed, more settled. But their road was never meant for your feet. I designed you for a purpose that belongs to you alone, and I am unfolding it at the pace that is right for you. Your appointed time has not passed you by. It is drawing near. And to those you love, the ones you carry in prayer, I extend the same faithfulness. I see them too. I know the concerns you lift up for them when no one is listening. Trust me with them. My reach is longer than your worry, and my care for them does not sleep when you do. The prayers you have spoken over their lives have not fallen to the ground. I have received everyone, and I am working in ways you cannot yet see. Say, Lord, I am yours, if you receive this truth over your life. Now I must speak to you about the waiting, because I know it has tested you more than almost anything else. You have asked for answers, and the answers seemed slow. You have asked for change, and the days kept passing unchanged. You have looked at the horizon so long that your hope grew tired, and somewhere in the waiting, a question took root. Lord, have you forgotten me? I have not forgotten you, not for 1 hour. While you were counting the days, I was working beneath the surface of them. Think of the seed hidden in the ground. To the eye, nothing is happening. The field looks bare and still. But under the soil, life is stirring. Roots are spreading downward, anchoring deep, drawing strength from places no one can see. Then one morning, the green blade breaks through, and everything the silence concealed is suddenly revealed. That is what has been happening in your life. The stillness you mistook for absence was the quiet of deep work. I have been arranging circumstances you cannot yet see. I have been positioning the right people along your path and moving the wrong ones out of it. I have been opening what needed to open and sealing what needed to close. None of it was visible to you. All of it was real. If I had handed you everything the moment you asked, some of it would have crushed you. There are blessings that require a certain strength to carry, and I love you too much to lay a full harvest on shoulders that were not yet ready for its weight. So I strengthened you first, not to delay your joy, but to protect it. My timing is not slow, it is exact. I know the very hour when each promise should arrive in your life, and I will not miss it. What I have spoken over you I will bring to pass. I do not make pledges and abandon them. I do not speak and then change my mind. Heaven and earth will pass away before one word of mine falls to the ground. So what do I ask of you in this season? Keep believing. Keep speaking hope over your life even on the days when your voice shakes. Keep bringing me your requests, even the ones you have prayed 100 times. Faith is not the absence of tiredness. Faith is coming back to me one more time, and that you have done. I have seen it, and it moves my heart. My child, I am asking you to place a portion of what you have, something of real weight, upon the altar of this work, as gold laid on the scales of this calling. Let it be a seed sown into deep water, an offering set on stone, not held back in fear. This is proof that your trust rests in my hand to provide, and that your heart no longer clings to lack. What you release in faith does not leave your life. It moves ahead of you into the harvest I am preparing. Remember what I did with 5 loaves and 2 small fish. A crowd of thousands sat hungry on a hillside, and the little that was offered became more than enough, with baskets left over. I have never needed abundance to create abundance. I need only what is placed in my hands with trust. That has always been my way, and it has not changed. So do not measure what you hold by its size. Measure it by where you set it. The same hands that multiplied bread on a hillside are open toward you now, and nothing entrusted to me is ever diminished. When you loosen your grip on what you fear to lose, you make room to receive what I have been waiting to give. Fear closes the hand and closes the heart. Trust opens both. And after you have trusted me, rest. Do not lie awake calculating how the provision will come. That arithmetic belongs to me. The birds of the air do not store away grain, and yet they are fed. The flowers of the field do not labor at the loom, and yet a king in all his splendor was never clothed like them. Are you not worth far more to me than these? You are. Live like it. I see also how the waiting has taught you things that ease could never teach. You have learned to hear my voice in the quiet. You have learned which friendships hold and which ones fold. You have learned that your soul can survive far more than you once believed. These lessons are treasure. They will serve you in the season that is coming, when I entrust you with more. There is a certain peace that belongs to people who have stopped rushing me. I want that peace for you. It does not mean you stop desiring or stop asking. It means you ask from a settled heart instead of a frantic one. It means you can see others receive their answers and rejoice with them, knowing your own hour is appointed and cannot be stolen by anyone. So let today be the day the striving quiets down. Say to your own soul, be still. The one who promised is faithful. He has never lost a harvest he planted, and he did not begin this work in me to walk away from it. My child, speak those words when the old anxiety rises. Speak them at midnight. Speak them at dawn. They are true every hour. Remember, too, that waiting with me is not wasted living. The years you thought were lost were never outside my sight or my plan. Even the crooked stretches of the road were carrying you somewhere. You will understand some of it later, and some of it you will simply entrust to me. Either way, nothing is missing from your story that I intend for you to have. The season is turning. I tell you this not to soothe you, but because it is so. You have been faithful through the bare months, and the first signs of green are closer than you think. Stay near to me now. What comes next will ask for a steady heart, and I am making yours steady even as you listen. And now, my child, I must tell you something that may be harder to hear. There are things in your life it is time to say goodbye to. A new season cannot be poured into hands that are still gripping the old one. So before I lead you forward, I am asking you to release what has been holding you in place. Say goodbye to the guilt you have been carrying. You have punished yourself long after I stopped counting the offense. You have replayed old failures as if rehearsing them could undo them. It cannot. I have removed your wrongs from you as far as the east is from the west. When I pardon, I do not keep a copy of the record. Why are you still reading from yours? Say goodbye to shame. Guilt says you did something wrong, but shame goes further and says you are something wrong. That is a lie from the pit, and it has stolen enough of your life. You are not your worst day. You are not the name someone once called you. You are not damaged goods. You are my child, washed and welcomed, and I am not ashamed of you. Say goodbye to the fear that has narrowed your world. Fear has told you what you cannot do, where you cannot go, what will surely go wrong if you try. It has kept you small when I made you for wide places. I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and of a sound mind. Every time fear speaks, it is speaking outside its authority. You do not have to obey it. Say goodbye to bitterness. I know the root goes deep, and I know it grew from real wounds. But bitterness is a tenant that pays no rent and poisons the whole house. Forgiving those who hurt you does not declare that what they did was small. It declares that you refuse to drink poison over it any longer. Hand me the debt they owe you. I am a just God. I will deal with what was done, and I will do it rightly. Your part is to be free. Say goodbye to certain voices. Not every person who has access to your ears deserves it. There are those who mock what you hold sacred, who belittle your hopes, who speak to you in ways that shrink your soul. Step back from their reach. You can love people and still stop letting them wound you. Guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Where scorn is loud, walk quietly away and come sit where you are spoken to with truth and kindness. Say goodbye to the old patterns too, the habits you reach for when the ache rises, the ways of coping that cost more than they give. You know the ones I mean because you have asked me about them in the dark more than once. I am not condemning you. I am offering you my hand. These chains do not break through shame. They break through my presence, one surrendered day at a time, and I will be with you in every one of those days. And say goodbye to the version of tomorrow that despair has painted for you. You have imagined the worst so many times that it has begun to feel like prophecy. It is not prophecy. It is fear wearing a costume. I alone hold your future, and what I hold for you is good. Plans for peace and not for harm, a future and a hope. Let despair keep none of its paintings on your walls. I know that letting go feels like loss. You have held some of these things so long they feel like part of you. But you were not made to be a keeper of dead things. You were made for life, and life must have room. Every goodbye I am asking of you is making space for something I have been waiting to give. Think of my servant whom I called out of his father's house toward a land he had never seen. He had to leave before he could receive. Think of the fishermen who left their nets on the shore. The nets were their living, their identity, their security, and yet what they stepped into was immeasurably more. It has always been this way in my kingdom. The open hand receives, the clenched hand cannot. So do this with me now. In the quiet of your heart, name what you are releasing. Name the guilt. Name the fear. Name the person you are finally forgiving. Name the habit you are surrendering. You do not need eloquent words. Simply say, "Lord, I give this to you," and mean it. That simple act, done in faith, moves more in the unseen world than you can imagine. And when the old things come knocking again, and they will, do not panic. Their return does not mean your release failed. It means they are testing whether you meant it. Stand at the door and say, "That no longer lives here." Say it as many times as you must. Each time you refuse them, their voice grows fainter, and my voice in you grows stronger. Understand also why I press you on this today and not someday. Seasons have doors, and doors do not stand open forever. The willingness you feel right now, the softness in your heart as you listen, that is my spirit at work in you. Do not let this stirring cool into another postponed decision. The person who says, "I will deal with it later," often finds that later has a way of never arriving. Today, while your heart is tender, is the day. This is the goodbye that opens the gate. On the other side of it stands everything I have been preparing while you were still bound. Freedom is not far away, my child. It is one surrender away. Walk with me through this gate, and do not look back the way the fearful do. Look forward. That is where I am leading, and I do not lead my children into ruin. I lead them home. Now let me show you what the hard years were actually doing, because I know you have questioned them. You have asked why the road had to be this steep, why the battles kept coming, why relief always seemed one more hill away. You wondered at times if I was against you. I was not. I was forging something in you that comfort could never forge. Gold does not become pure by resting in the ground. It passes through fire, and the fire does not destroy it. The fire separates it from everything that is not gold. That is what your trials have done. They have burned away what was shallow, so that what remains in you is true. You are not the same person who entered those fires. You are stronger, wiser, and more real. The weight you can now carry would have flattened the person you used to be. The storms taught your roots to go deep. A tree that has never faced wind grows tall and hollow, and the first real gale brings it down. But a tree that has bent under many storms sends its roots into the rock. You have bent, my child. You thought bending meant you were breaking, but you did not break. And now you are anchored in me at a depth that no passing storm can reach. I want you to remember Jericho. My people walked around that city once a day for 6 days, and nothing happened. No cracks appeared. No stone shifted. To every onlooking eye, their marching looked useless. Imagine if they had quit on the 6th evening, footsore and mocked with the wall still standing. They would have walked away one single day before the miracle. But they continued, and on the 7th day, at the sound of the shout, those walls fell flat. I tell you this because you are closer to your 7th day than you know. The walls in your life look as solid as ever. That is what walls look like right up until the moment they fall. Do not measure my progress by what your eyes report. The most important collapses begin invisibly. Keep circling. Keep obeying. Keep believing. Your shout is coming. Remember also the man at the pool of Bethesda. 38 years he lay there, waiting for waters to stir, seeing others receive what always slipped past him. When I came to him, I asked him one question. Do you want to be made well? It sounds like a strange question to ask a suffering man, but long suffering can teach a soul to build its home inside the sickness, to stop imagining any other life. So now I ask you the same question, and I ask it with all tenderness. Do you want to be made whole? Not just comforted in the old place, but lifted out of it. Wholeness will change things. It will ask you to pick up your mat and walk, to live without the story that has explained your life for so long. If your answer is yes, then say yes to me now, deep in your spirit. That yes is the hinge on which this whole hour turns. And learn from Martha and Mary. Martha hurried through the house, anxious and troubled about many things, while Mary sat at my feet and listened. Only one thing was needed, and Mary chose it. In these days, my child, be merry. The tasks will wait. The concerns will keep. But moments like this one, when heaven bends low to speak, must not be traded for busyness. The portion you receive at my feet can never be taken from you. I know perseverance is easier to praise than to practice. I know there have been evenings when you said, I cannot do this again tomorrow. And yet tomorrow came, and you did it. Do you understand what that means? My strength has been working in your weakness all along. When you were at your emptiest, and still took the next step, that step was mine and yours together. You have never once walked alone, even on the days you were sure you did. So here is my word for the battles that remain. Do not fear them. I have already gone ahead of you into everyone. There are dangers I have removed from your path that you will never know about. Snares undone before your foot ever reached them. The protection you could not see was still protection. The same shield goes before you now. Stand firm then, and do not throw away your confidence, for it will be richly rewarded. You have need of endurance, so that after you have done my will, you will receive what I have promised. The harvest is certain for those who do not give up. Weeping may last through the night, but joy arrives with the morning. And your morning, my child, is nearer than it has ever been. Let no one convince you that your persistence has been foolish. Heaven sees it differently. Every quiet act of faithfulness has been recorded. Every time you chose hope when despair was easier, it mattered. Every prayer repeated through gritted teeth has been rising before me like incense. Nothing offered to me in faith is ever lost. Nothing. And when you cannot fight, rest is not retreat. Even my servant Elijah, after his greatest victory, lay exhausted under the broom tree and asked for the end. I did not scold him. I fed him, and I let him sleep. And then I fed him again. And in the strength of that food, he traveled 40 days. Sometimes the most faithful thing you can do is eat and sleep, and let me restore you. There is no shame in it. The journey is long, and I know how you are made. One day you will look back on this stretch of road and understand what it made of you. You will see that the narrow way was carrying you toward the wide place all along. Until that day, walk by faith and not by sight. I am beside you on the road, closer than your shadow, and I do not tire. Declare your amen now if your faith still stands. Now let me teach you the way of the thankful heart, because it will guard everything I am about to give you. When blessing finally rests in your hands, a quiet danger arrives with it. The danger of forgetting. 10 lepers were cleansed on the road, and only one turned back to give thanks. I do not want the answer to your prayers to become the thing that draws you away from me. So begin each morning with gratitude, before the noise of the day can flood in. Thank me for the breath in your chest. Thank me for the people who brighten your hours. Thank me for the mercies that met you while you slept, for they are new every morning. A few honest words are enough. I am not looking for ceremony. I am listening for a sincere heart. Let thanksgiving come before your requests, not after them. When you enter my gates with thanksgiving, something changes in you before anything changes around you. Gratitude clears the eyes. It reminds you of every past faithfulness, and remembered faithfulness makes present trust easier. The soul that counts its blessings finds its burdens easier to count as well. And guard against pride, my child. When relief comes, pride will whisper that your own cleverness carried you through. Do not believe it. Thoughts like that are cracks in a jar, and blessing leaks out through them slowly, unnoticed, until the vessel stands empty. Humility keeps the vessel sound. Say freely, "This was the hand of my God," and the jar will hold what I pour into it. Do not despise small beginnings either. When provision comes, it may arrive as a modest opening rather than a flood. Walk through it anyway. Small starts lay solid foundations. The faithful tending of little things is how I prepare my children for greater things. Be trustworthy with the day of small things, and you will stand unshaken in the day of large ones. For your household, I am making a way toward honest and meaningful work, where effort is met with dignity. Learn all you can in every opening I provide. Treat each task with care, as work done for me and not merely for people. Steady effort joined with gratitude turns earnings into security, and security into the joy of sharing with those still finding their footing. This is the quiet road to plenty, and it is a good road. If what I give differs from what you asked, receive it with trust rather than reluctance. I see the whole landscape of your life, the parts behind you and the parts still hidden from view. Sometimes the thing you requested would have narrowed your path, and the thing I gave instead will widen it. My choices for you flow from deep care. Accept them with confidence, knowing the portion provided suits your journey, and let your gratitude overflow toward others. Speak encouragement to 3 people who are hurting, and notice the calm that settles over them. A weary world is changed by such small, faithful acts more than by grand speeches. When you bless people in pain, you are reflecting my own character, and I take delight in it. The ones you love will learn more from the way you live thankfully than from anything you argue. Be careful, though, whose words you build your life upon. There are voices that promise much and deliver nothing, glittering teachings that miss both truth and love. Stay rooted in what you know is faithful. My guidance always leads toward kindness, wisdom, and integrity. If a voice leads you elsewhere, however impressive it sounds, it is not mine. You know my voice as sheep know their shepherd, and I will keep tuning your ear to it. There is a radiance about a grateful life that cannot be counterfeited. People sense it. They may not know its name, but they are drawn to its source. So do not hide the light I have placed in you. Let your steadiness in trials and your thankfulness in blessings point quietly to me. A calm life that overflows with gratitude leads more hearts home than a loud one ever will. When challenges appear, and they will still appear, ground yourself quickly. Breathe slowly. Recall the evidence of my past provision, for you have plenty of it now. Hold frustration loosely and wisdom tightly. Speak kindly to yourself as you adjust, for harshness toward your own soul is not humility, and it does not honor the one who made you. Every obstacle met with courage and thanksgiving refines your character and enriches your story. And end each evening as you began the morning. Let your last thoughts before sleep be simple thanks, for guidance given, for strength supplied, for lessons learned. Release the leftover worries of the day into my keeping, You can put them down because I stay awake either way. He who keeps you does not slumber. Rest and let the night pass under my care. Notice the small wonders as you go. Morning light on the table, laughter shared with a friend, an unexpected kindness from a stranger. These simple treasures train the heart to spot goodness even on difficult days. And a heart trained to see goodness grows resilient. Over time, this quiet practice will hold you steady where louder remedies fail. It costs a moment of attention, and it pays in peace. Gratitude costs you nothing, yet it means everything, because it keeps your heart facing toward me. And a heart facing me is a heart I can fill. This is the secret of the contented soul, my child. Not more, but thankfulness for what is, which mysteriously opens the way to more than you asked. Practice it daily, in small things, until it becomes the very air you breathe. Hold these words close as we come to the final thing I must tell you. For now I am ready to speak of what is being released over your life in this very hour. What I have prepared is not small, and I want you to receive it with a heart made ready, a heart set free, a heart overflowing with thanks. Because you have stayed with me, because you have leaned in and received my words with an open heart, I now declare over you what heaven has been holding for this hour. Hear me clearly, for I do not speak in riddles. I speak with certainty, and what I declare cannot be undone. This is the hour of breakthrough, and it begins now. The chains that have bound you are breaking. The invisible weights that pressed on your chest, the cycles that seem to have no end, the patterns of fear and heaviness that returned again and again, they are giving way under the power of my presence. Where my spirit is, there is freedom, and I am releasing that freedom over you as you listen. You will not live bound any longer. The doors that stayed shut are opening. I know how many times you knocked and heard nothing. I know the tries that ended in rejection and the hopes that ended in delay. Those doors were shut because the hour had not come, not because you were refused forever. Now the hour has come. Openings no man can seal are being set before you. Paths you never imagined are being cleared. When it happens, you will know beyond doubt that it was my hand, because no other explanation will fit. Healing is moving toward you, for your body, your mind, and your heart. I am the God who restores. Where sickness has worn you down, I speak renewal into every hidden part of you. Where anxious thoughts have circled without rest, I speak peace. Be still. Receive my calm. The storm inside you is being silenced, and from this day, peace will be your portion in greater and greater measure. I am healing your heart as well. The losses that cut deep, the seasons of grief, the disappointments you stopped mentioning because no one seemed to understand, I am tending each one. The bitterness that tried to take root has been pulled. The heaviness you thought was permanent is lifting. You will not walk in the shadow of yesterday any longer. You will walk in the light of what I am doing now. And I am not only restoring, I am multiplying. In your relationships, where there has been distance, I will bring reconciliation. Where there has been loneliness, I will bring true companionship. People who will stand with you in prayer and believe with you. People who care nothing for your past because they can see your future. Open your heart to receive them. Isolation was never my design for you. In your provision, I am opening streams. The lack you have known was a season, not a sentence. I am bringing increase where there was decrease, and enough where there was never enough. Remember the loaves and the fish, and remember what you placed in my hands with trust. I am the God who multiplies what is offered in faith, and the harvest I spoke of is already growing toward your door. Receive also my rest for your mind. You have carried questions that have no quick answers, and you have grown tired of asking them. Set them down at my feet tonight. Some answers will come with time, and some will wait for eternity, but none of them are lost. You do not need every explanation to have peace. You only need to know that the one who holds the answers loves you, and he does. Let that be enough for tonight, and you will find it is enough for tomorrow as well. Now, before I finish, receive your charge. Walk out of this moment differently than you walked in. Carry yourself as one who has heard from the living God, because you have. When the old lies return, answer them out loud with what I have told you today. When the walls still look tall, remember the seventh day. When the waiting stretches on, remember the seed beneath the soil, alive and rising. Nothing I have spoken to you will fall to the ground. Share the hope you have received. Not by argument, but by presence. Be the calm one in the anxious room. Be the kind voice where voices are harsh. Walk beside those who feel lost until they can find the road, and let your steady, grateful life point quietly to me. The light I have kindled in you is not for hiding. Set it where the weary can see it, and stay near to me, not only in the crisis, but in the calm that follows. Speak with me in the morning before the day begins. Speak with me at night before sleep takes you. Bring me your joys, not only your emergencies. This closeness is the true treasure, greater than every other blessing I have named, for every other blessing flows out of it. Seek first my kingdom, and all these things will be added to you. If you drift, and my children sometimes drift, do not stay away out of embarrassment. Come back the moment you notice. One quiet thought turned toward me, one honest word, and the fellowship is whole again. My door has no lock on your side of it, and my welcome does not expire. Nothing you confess to me will ever make me love you less than I do at this moment. The world around you will keep shaking. Storms will gather in many places, and many hearts will be troubled. But you will be like a house on rock, because you have heard these words and taken hold of them. My peace I give to you, not as the world gives. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. You know now who holds you, and nothing anywhere can loosen that grip. So lift your head, my child. The night you walked through has an ending, and you are nearer to it than ever. What was sorrow will turn to joy. What was delay will turn to fulfillment. What was trial will become the story you tell of my faithfulness. I have been with you in every season, and I am with you now, and I will be with you through all that is coming, to the very end and beyond it. Go in peace. Go in confidence. Go as one who is loved beyond measure, chosen on purpose, and never, ever alone. I am the beginning of your story and its completion, and everything between is held safely in my hands. This is my word over your life, and my word does not return empty. If you trust me for all that is coming, let your amen be the last word you speak tonight.
We run on viewer support only. For exclusive member-only content, scan the QR or see the pinned comment. God bless you.